So is my voice audible to all? Okay. Okay, welcome to the new subject of your semester, signals and systems, and the code is EEE CE2730. My name is Nidal Rafiuddin from Electrical Engineering Department, and since this is a course, the name fears most of the student thinking that this is not a core electrical subject, but in fact this is one of the most important subject in today's era, because there is one more extension of this subject called as digital signal processing that you might be studying in your final years. So you will come to know that how important this type of subject is in real time scenarios. So I'll be talking about the introduction today and will make you understand the importance of signals and systems. So before that, let us first discuss the course content or the syllabus that you shall be dealing with. So I have uploaded this course description form on the Google Classroom. You might have observed it. So as you can see that this is a 3-credit course and you will be having 3 lectures, and fortunately or unfortunately that all the 3 lectures will be held on the same day, that is today. Now you keep on studying yourself about the course objective, course outcomes, what they are, and instead of wasting the time discussing about the outcomes, so I move straight forward toward the syllabus content of the of this subject. So unit 1 deals with the introduction to signals and systems, where we'll be talking about the classifications of signals, the basic operations on signals, the elementary signals, representation and classification of continuous and discrete time systems, the properties of systems, system model, input and output descriptions. Then we'll move on towards, so unit 1 basically will be dealing with the basics of signals and systems. So from the concept, from the ideas, the basics of signals and systems, we'll move forward talking about the analysis. So unit 2 talks about the time domain analysis of okay, there is a slight correction, the heading for unit 2 and 3 are same. Okay, I'll check this, they should not be same, they should be different. So now we, in the subsequent unit 2, 3 and 4, we'll be talking about the analysis of the systems. So for example, in unit 2 we'll be using different differential equations and difference equations for system representation, and then we will study the impulse response and its properties for LTI, linear time invariant system. So what is linear time invariant system will also be discussed in unit 1, and from there we'll be, with that basic idea of LTI system, we'll be finding the responses of such system. Response means output. So impulse response means that you will be talking about the output of the LTI system when impulse is given. So if you have terms like let's say step response. So step response means that the system is subjected to an input which is step in nature. So what is a step input, what is impulse, what is other type of input will also be discussed in unit 1. So if you develop the firm knowledge of the basics, the elementary signals and the systems, then from that you will be easily able to grasp the ideas that will be discussed in unit 2, 3 and 4. Then one of the most important topic of unit 2 and also the important topic in the field of signal is convolution. So this will be dealt with in unit 2. Then the following title is sampling and recovery of signal will also be talked about in unit 2. Then the third unit is the review of trigonometric Fourier series. So here is something that we will discuss about the most famous Fourier series and the Fourier transform in continuous time and discrete time as well. So this unit is totally dedicated to the Fourier transform and Fourier series. And finally we'll talk about the other types of transform like Laplace and Z transform in unit 4, and there we will also try to correlate the terms that will come in front and the relation that exists between, for example, Laplace and Z transform. So what is the relation between them? So you will find this subject pretty interesting if you for the first condition that you keep on attending the classes on regular basis, and also be attentive. So you'll have to be present physically as well as mentally in the classroom, and then that way you will be finding the subject to be quite interesting and very useful in your upcoming years. Especially if you go to your final years, you will feel that this subject should have been studied very well in the past. So these are the books that are given here, and then we have the marks distribution. For example, in sessional will be in online mode. So till now we have the notice where you will be having sessional marks of 70 marks, which will accompany assignments, quiz, presentation of 30 marks, and midterm examination of 40 marks. Then the end semester examination will carry 30 marks. So this is something that is being adhered to till now. But if notice comes that things are going to change, then I'll inform you, and we'll in fact be adhering to what the notice will be approaching us.